How's it going, legends? Welcome back. Today it's all about the wash run. So we've got to get the finished ferment into the still and start to distill it. Guys, the aroma coming off this finished ferment is unbelievable. A real appley smell, a little bit of cinnamon, really reminds me of fresh apple pies. Wow. So while that's pumping into the still, let's talk about what a wash run is and why we do it. Okay, now that obnoxious pump noise has stopped, let's talk about what this wash run is and why we do it. So to get from grain to whiskey, think of it happening in 5 parts. There's your mash stage. This is where we're converting starches that are naturally present in the grains into fermentable sugars. Then there is your ferment stage. This is where the yeast take those fermentable sugars and use them to start producing alcohol. Then there's this stage, the wash run stage. This is what we're doing today. This is where we take that finished ferment, we get it into the still, and we do what's called a wash run or a stripping run or a first run. It's known as lots of different things, but basically it is the first run through the still where we get as much of the alcohol out of that ferment as we can. We're taking it from a product that's roughly 7 or 8% alcohol by volume and reducing and purifying to a point where it is around 25 to 27% alcohol by volume. But the volume of the product has come down substantially. We're going to take it from about 350 litres down to about 80 or 90 litres. After the wash run, we've got our spirit run. This is where we take the results of today's wash run, put it through the still a second time, and this is where we really purify it. This is where we make those cut points that you often hear about, your heads, hearts and tails. And we get that really nice clean heart spirit, which is what we want to put into the barrel. Speaking of which, that brings me to number 5, the barrel. This is where the spirit matures, spends that time that it needs to get all the color of the finished whiskey, a lot of the flavor of the finished whiskey, and really starts to tone itself down. I describe that new make spirit sometimes as angry, prickly, fiery and hot. All those things will be taken care of by the barrel. Still's on, heating up. Not much really to do now. Sit back and wait. I mean, we could do a TikTok. How's it going, legends? Welcome back. I've just fired a finished ferment into the still. So that's going to take most of the day to run. I'm going to hang out and try and do a few little bits and pieces while I wait. Guys, massive thanks for checking out this video. If you liked it, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new, and hopefully I'll see you guys around.